Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy.
Yes. We are back. Back on the scene. Trying to be clean. Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show, live on Twitch, Discord, YouTube, X, Kick, and the home site, www.BREALTV. What it do, baby boo? To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C- in the building.
What up, everybody? Happy
Monday.
like what you did there. Eric Bobo is not in the building. We have the invisible man to cover for him.
How you doing?
Hey guys, hope all is well. Why am I fucking blurry? I don't know. We'll work on that, bro. We also have the Treehouse crew, both the Blambo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, what up? Sideline crew's doing good.
Sideline crew.
SLC.
That's right. We also have back in the building my man Demrick up in here.
Hey. Hell yeah. Ooowee.
He's gonna do something special for you guys today, man. Y'all don't even know. We also have the Concentrate King, Cali Blaze.
What to do, people? Welcome back.
Welcome to it, guys. It's good to be back here. I want to say salute to everybody that came out to Yamava. That was awesome. We talked about that on Friday. But I also want to say salute to everybody that came out to the Tachi Palace casino gig this weekend.
Yeah.
It was tight. People was, feeling it.
Yeah.
Smoked out.
Yeah.
It was cool, man.
Dude, my mom was there. My mom and my Theo and my nephew, and they loved it.
Oh, that's right. They came up. Yeah.
That was my nephew. He's 16. That was his first Cypress Hill show.
How far
Really?
Ride?
An hour 15.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah.
Well, not so bad. Yeah.
Nah.
People from Fresno came out. That was like, what, 30-mile drive for them or
Yeah,
something?
dude, not far at all.
Was that the last official show for the year?
For the year, unless something comes up like a pop-up show or something like that. But it was dope. It was cool to end, the year-end shows. I mean, normally we'd be doing Haunted Hill, but I'm working on something special because people are like, "What? There's no Haunted Hill this year."
New York is dying to have that back.
Yes, and this is what I'm working on. I'm working on two big shows in both our main markets. One in New York, where we started Haunted Hill in the first place, and I'm trying to work out something here in Cali, something significant, not like just a little small show, So I'm working on it. So if we don't get you this year, LA, which I see some of y'all are complaining about, just know that where we started this, we did it for 22 years consecutively in New York.
Right.
They have not had a Haunted Hill show for the last, I'm going to say, 4 years. So if they could wait 4 years, y'all could wait a year. It's okay.
Yeah.
It just means we go bring it back better.
20-something years strong, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
I think so. I believe so. We were going to play it this year with the symphony, but then I thought, we got to do something different. It can't be a symphonic show for Haunted Hill. It's not.
No match.
Yeah, it's not the right match. At least not yet. Like we would have to have. I would say we'd have to be doing Temples of Boom for that to make sense, and we don't have any of the musical charts for that yet. We're getting them done, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, what I was just saying, that's a good question. What do you think would be, besides Black Sunday, the best symphony? And you say Temples of Boom, you think?
Temples of Boom, and I think also probably Elephants on Acid.
Ooh, Elephants on Acid would be so sick and dark. Yeah.
And maybe Skull and Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skull and Bones had Rock Superstar, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, there's a few albums that have orchestral parts that Muggs eventually puts in, like Cypress 4.
Yeah. One of my faves.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite albums. Too many songs on it, though.
You got like, what, 16 songs on there?
Hell no, there's like 20 some odd songs on there. It's like a fucking double album or something. And then some of the other stuff, even Till Death Do Us Part. I mean, there's like the music that Muggs made all in those last 4 albums that he did was a lot of songs that you could turn into the orchestra shit.
Yeah.
Like we could literally peel songs off from each piece and, you know, make something significant. So maybe that's something we do if we don't do Temples of Boom, but we're intending to do Temples of Boom. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, but salute to the crowd out there and all the folks, all the indigenous brothers and sisters that came out from the area. You know what I'm saying? It was awesome. But now we're back. Oh, but while I was out there, the day of the show, went to the bowling alley at the casino. You know what I'm saying? Because they had they had a bowling alley and a theater at the casino. And so me and Dro and Aton went down there, and I hit the elusive 200.
You did the
Finally got-
199 first?
Say what?
I saw the 199.
I hit the 199 first, and then I said, you know what? I think I got it. I think I'm going to hit 200 here. That was me hitting the one that got me to 200 right there.
Yeah.
Dope.
Damn, that's sick.
I had 4 to get me to the promised land because I had too many. Like, here's the thing about that, trying to get above that, right? Is like hitting the spares is important, but you got to have way more strikes than spares.
Yep.
If you're spare heavy, that's what you're going to see. If you're strike heavy, if I had more strikes in the front of the game as opposed to the spares, I would have, had something different there. That's the 199 game.
And you need those strikes in front of your spare.
You need the strikes
Yeah.
in
You
front
only
of
get one frame, so you need that 10 right after the
Yeah.
spare to get up.
Or you need the 10 right off the bat. If you can do off
yeah.
like that sets you up to gain more points
Yeah.
through your spares.
How lucky, 1 point, you picked up that one pin.
Picked up
Good Lord.
Well, it was those 4 strikes on the last end of it that got me there. I was looking at my score. I was like, oh, shit, I'm right here on the cusp.
What's the 4 in a row called?
Is there a thing for 4?
I think it's a ham bone.
Yeah,
Ham
ham
bone.
bone.
Oh, there you
Hambo.
go. Never heard that one.
Yeah.
I was lucky. You're lucky there were people there. I'm like, I
No,
want this one. Yeah, that was a good one, 200 shit. I think I've only broke 200 once in my life, and that's when I used to bowl a lot back then.
Lot.
Yeah. It's like you said, it's not as easy as you think. The upper hundreds, you can hit those all day. But to crack that 200,
You got to be
special
striking.
game. Yep.
You got to be striking.
Yeah.
I mean, Pedro and I were picking him up. I mean, we were like picking everything up, except for when I was rolling with 2 hands. Because like I was rolling with 2 hands on other games, not on the 200 game. I just rolled the right hand. But on the other games, my kryptonite was the single over here, right? I could hit this one over here because I had the spin. I had the juice to like get it and hook it and knock it over there in that corner. But in this corner, I kept overthrowing it, and it, instead of like hugging the shit and then curving back in, it was going in. I was like, fucking, I could not finesse it. So that was my kryptonite with 2 hands. I got to figure out how I get that corner when I leave 1 or 2 in the corner.
Some people go that lighter ball and try to throw it straight, like try not to curve it. Like
Yeah.
Go down a size and just throw it straight at it.
That I got to try with 2 hands, like without the curve, like when it's a straight shot, because usually it's just instinctively a fucking curve, but I think it's because I'm releasing with a spin, but I got to try it without it to see if I can hit that goddamn corner. That is the hard one with two hands. You got to almost be like releasing at a diagonal thing where like it's curving right at the right time to fucking go in.
When you say the two hands, that's the Aton roll, the two hand,
Yeah.
right? The two hand
Yeah.
when you're only using the two fingers and not
Yeah, the two
thumb?
fingers, no thumb.
Yeah.
And shit, when you bowl that, like professionally, like if you go bowl that, the ball can't have the finger holes for the thumb.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
could
there's
only
only
have-
the two
be
It
fingers.
two.
could only have the two fingers.
Oh wow.
You have to choose how you're going to roll, and you have to stick with that roll.
Oh, you can't switch up mid game.
Can't switch up,
Oh,
no.
wow.
At least I don't think so, because I don't ever see the guys that, well, you know what? Let me correct myself. I did see in one competition, a guy used two hands, and if he had to pick up a spare, he used one hand.
Okay.
So, but yeah,
Crazy. When I was younger, I never saw anyone bowl like that, and now
me neither.
Now everybody's
Yeah.
bowling.
Now a lot of people bowl like that.
Yeah.
That guy's pretty fucking smooth at it. But notice that he tosses it, and he doesn't roll it from back of the line because others roll it from back of the line. See that?
Oh,
Yeah.
It's a little toss, and he got so much spin on it, and it's an angle toss too.
Who's this guy? Pro or?
Yeah, that guy's a pro.
He makes it look so easy, but every time I try, it just doesn't work out the same way.
Yeah. You know why? Because he spends about as much time at that bowling lane as you spend on the mic.
Yeah, that's it. Straight up.
That's right.
That's me right there.
You're hitting strikes on the mic, Demrick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he's hitting strikes on the lane.
Both take a lot of practice. That's
They
damn
both
sure.
take a lot of practice.
Did Sendog bowl?
He did not. He's got a trippy ass roll, but
Does he bowl when he's on?
when he's on, he's good. He was in a bowling league with Flavor Flav out in Vegas for a minute,
Wow.
and he said Flav is really good. I think rest in peace, Coolio was also a part of that league when when our bro was alive and active. And supposedly, according to DJ Lord, Chuck D is really ice cold.
Oh, we got to get everyone together.
But our BREAL TV staff has been challenged by the Cypress Hillbillies. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for real?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So we might have a day where we go meet up with the Hillbillies and
Okay.
Who's
and
their
have
star?
a roll off. Their star.
Ernie or-
Yeah,
Fernando.
Fernando. I would say Fernando.
No, Fernando's not a great bowler, and he'll tell you he does all right.
Okay.
He's not a right bowler, but they have I think who did he tell me? They have a ringer who his average is like 240, and he's hit 300,
damn.
and he's hit 300 several times.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
average in the twos, you had to have hit
I
it.
think it's Billy Bear.
Right on. Damn.
Yeah, so that's okay because if the rest of them roll shitty, that's only one good roller.
No,
It's true.
but you do like a 3-on-3, so you can have two good, one ringer. You know what I mean?
I will see what it comes out to. We're gonna plan it out and we're gonna film it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah.
Top 3 in B-Real TV. You'd say you, Aton, and who?
Colton.
Bolton and C.
I'm almost there, man. I haven't broke the 200 yet, but
Well,
I'm right there.
Those of us that broke the 200 is Bolton, Aton. Flicked was the first one,
Flick as well, yeah.
and that was
He's
the
good.
last. And that was the last one.
Yeah.
I have the lowest score of the 200 club.
You're right on the money,
I'm
200.
right on the money.
But you'd want people who are average in high games too, right?
Yeah,
Because, you can hit a 200 once, but you need to make sure you're
you need to be hitting that
$140 or better at
Yes.
least every game, right?
at least a 150 or 160. I don't even today. That's horrible for me. You know what I mean? I'm like trying to get above that every time.
Now, me and Bolton always talk about the worst is when you come in and try to like warm up and you're bowling those horrible first couple of games and then you get in mode.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, because it's like we walk up to thinking like, oh, it's just going to pick up right where we left off.
Nah. not that.
Nah, you got to get
No,
in
you
mode.
gotta warm up.
You got to warm up, man. You get in mode.
That's what I realized. You got to warm it up. And I'll tell you what, the way that I figured out how to warm my right hand up is to start the first game with two hands.
Okay.
I mean, and then by that time I'm done with that whole game, my right hand is definitely warm and ready to go. It may take one or two rolls to get it like dialed in, because it's had help for a whole game. But yeah, I find it helps more.
I feel like I'm opposite. When I go to warm up, I waste all my good shots. Like I'll warm up, strike, then it's time to go, and I'm throwing crap. It's like, I should have saved those. You know?
The other thing is you don't got to release it as hard.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to get it to spin and you're throwing it like way too hard without that flick, you know what I mean? It's not going to fucking curve. It's just going to go right through all that fucking polish. And
Yeah, I don't try to throw that hard. I think you're right in between because I'm trying to get it to hook, you know, and the weight of the ball will do a lot of the pin damage.
you should try that two-handed roll. You'll get it.
I've never even tried it. You know, like
it's not that hard.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll have to practice it, but it ain't as hard as it looks.
You find yourself more consistent?
Hell yeah.
Oh, really?
Listen, the pocket that Aton tries to hit, I can hit it more often than him in terms of the two-handed roll. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's kind of better at it, but my targeting is better. You know what I mean? I'm more consistent with my targeting than he is. But, like, when he gets it, if he gets that targeting proper, yeah, he'll knock him because he got the technique. So I'm just saying, if I could get it, you could get it for sure.
Hey, last time we were bowling all together, I tried the two-hand thing, and then B-Real, I hear from the background, be like, you like, go back to one hand. I look back, it was B-Real.
Well, because you don't want to.
Do what you get.
Yeah,
do what works.
Do what works when you're trying to compete. You know what I'm saying? Don't like be experimental in the middle of the competition because you might fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? I did. Hey, on this tour though, we went bowling and I rolled with the left hand. I got a 150 with my left hand.
Nice.
Pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't expect it.
Wow.
I rolled the lighter ball though. I rolled the Trace 12. You know what I'm saying? Because I wasn't gonna try to roll the 14 with my left hand. I know that would have been a lot harder. But I fucking rolled a 150 with my left hand. Didn't expect to do that. I thought I was gonna get like a 32.
Yeah, that's good.
Because I didn't expect to knock anything. You know what I mean? But my hand was straighter. As long as I knew what arrow I was targeting, it actually worked out for me. I was like, oh shit. I gotta practice that more often. Ambidextrous roll. You got some new joints you're about to pop off for us. I know we're about to get into one right now.
Let's do it. I just dropped that new album, Ooowee.
Ooowee. Who produced it?
It's produced by the Undefeated. You know, these two production partners. They did the whole thing. I love the album. It's like a lot of like just raw samples looped up, not many hooks on the album, and really just focused on the bars.
As you always do.
Yes, sir.
And I'm glad like to hear that you used one production team instead of like a whole bunch of producers, man. To me, that's always like the key in great albums and shit like that. Great music. I mean, let's be 1,000 though. There are some hip hop albums that are classics that were produced by multiple producers. That hands down, you know, we know this to be a fact.
Right.
But some of the best ones in the world, were skilled by one team or one particular producer or a duo.
Yeah.
Right? As opposed to, let's get these guys, then let's get those guys, then let's get those guys and these guys.
Yeah.
That shit is hard.
Yeah, and it matches the energy, like the aesthetic and the vibe, you know, having producers that care about the overall work instead of each producer just caring about their one song that they produced on it.
Yeah.
So to be able, if you're not going to have an executive producer come in and put all the puzzle pieces together, then I think the best way is to get your production, who you're working with on the production, involved to care the whole way through as well, so that the art is like cohesive.
That's right. We're going to get into this little break right quick, and we're going to come back with the performance by my man Demrick in the building. Wah, wah, wah.
What's up? My name is Slug. Zant. We're called Atmosphere, and right now we are at the Dr. Greenthumb show. It's the highest show in the world. I usually bring my own and I travel with it because I don't like having to asking for it.
Oh, no.
When I get there.
It's all part of our get down here, so yeah. I roll them all and then you guys smoke them all, so it all works out. It'll be the same way on the tour too, come through.
So if they don't smoke right, you know who to blame.
Hey,
Whoa.
About to get high, about to do a podcast, about to bust out that volcano, about to smoke some Dr. Greenthumb's Insane OG.
Hey, baby, they're ready for the master mix. We here, baby.
What's going on? The Pioneer mixer, dog?
Yeah, taking it back. Easy. Good.
just Deans, what's going on? How are you, man? It's good to see you. How you doing, my man? Good to see you. My man. Pleasure. How you doing, man? Anthony. Yeah. Without the 20th bar, the 19th bar is it's leaving it unfinished. But if you finish with one of your known lines on that 19th bar, make that 19th bar one of your setups that everybody else knows what the follow-through is, but you ended there, so you never even, you know, so, and I'm not saying this one, but if you were like, and here is something you can't understand, and then, and leave it open like that.
That's pretty much how you gotta do it.
Yeah.
Unless they want, some motherfuckers don't like to let parts breathe.
All right, here we go.
The actual clean line, dog.
They watch us walk around picking up their shit.
Look at this human picking up my shit. When he's barking to another dog, that's what he said. Look at this human picking up my shit.
He's picking up my shit again.
Picking up my shit again. Look at this.
This is great.
Tell him to TikTok that.
He's smiling there. He's like, that's right.
Yeah.
Pick up my shit.
You know, little guy looks like a fucking king, We are back, and salute to my man Demrick. That was off the chain.
Ooh-wee.
Appreciate it.
Ooh, fucking wee.
Ooh-wee. That was hard, bro. Hey, dude, the bar work is,
Come on.
bro.
You know, like in all the years I've been getting down with Demrick, you know, from when we were working on mixtapes and the Rise Up album and all the things, I never heard a bad bar from my dude right here.
Appreciate
He's
it.
always
No.
stepping up the levels of the bar work, which I love.
Come on.
Yeah, dude.
I'll put you against anyone, son.
Come on.
Fuck out of here.
Every project you continue to go up. You know what I mean? And that shows how much you love what you do because you're striving for it. You hit like I'm always like when I listen to you, every project is like, oh shit, damn.
I'm gonna say that it's masterful bar work, my friend.
Thank you.
Masterful
100%.
bar work.
From a fellow, elite level MC, that means a lot, and from you as well. You know, that means everything.
Nah, man.
You know, because we hear a lot of motherfuckers. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, we do in this music industry, man. And I gotta tell you, you got some of the best bar drops out there.
Yeah, with this album, I really felt like I wanted to go improve that. You know, so if you listen to this album, there's a lot more like talking intros and outros, like leading into each other, almost like mixtape status, and really no hooks. Bunch of beat switches and a bunch of just like me talking about different things, the way I feel about shit I see on the internet, the way I feel about, you know, whatever's going on in my life, you know, the way I feel about outside things. And I just wanted to show that as cleverly as possible.
And that's different because, you know, usually in throughout the time I've known you, you always put a hook, whether it's a singing chorus or a rap type anthem, rah-rah type chorus, or it could be some love shit or somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
There's always one. And I like the fact that you took a chance on not putting any in. I mean, to me, that's like old school rap shit in a way. Like before motherfuckers thought to like sing their choruses or do any of that shit, that there might have been a cut in the hook or, you know, a transition piece. To me, that shit is dope. Like thinking out of the box is everything.
And leaning on the lyrics too, like what are you actually saying? Can we move them? And then I was seeing it at the album release show and party that I just had last week. Is like you get done with a verse and people just cheer. Because you really executed on a high level, and what you're saying is like getting across to the people and having them be like, oh shit, he just said that, instead of like leading into a chorus or put your hands up or this big moment to try to like encapsulate the whole song. Like just lean on what you're saying, like get to the core of it, like what are we talking about here? Like, what are you thinking right now?
I liken it to what we do, right? I liken it to gymnastics.
Yes.
All these patterns that we come up with, and the words that go, and syllables that are impacted, and some words that are stretched like a word with 2-3 syllables or whatever. All these things are like a routine that we're busting out, and the content and context of what is in this routine is a part of that routine, and we're all trying to stick the fucking landing at the end. And when it is a complex routine and you stick that landing, those cheers are like 9s and 10s.
Ooh, man.
Exactly.
Out there. You know what I mean? And you know, that's what we do. It's lyrical gymnastics. Some aren't gymnasts though.
Yes.
Some are rope skippers. You know, they're just jumping rope, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But we be doing the other thing.
Yes, we go.
And we're always trying to stick the landing. You know what I mean? And what I mean is that there are rappers out there that are rappers, no doubt. But they deal in a simplistic style that goes one way, and they might, you know, change it up here and there, but it's, you know, very formulated, simplistic style. It's like we used to call it the ABC style of rap. It doesn't really have a lot of patterns. It's just straight to the point. And sometimes that shit is really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they're not doing lyrical gymnastics with flows like that, with the type of shit you hear my man Demrick and Armin and the Yodis and a slew of other rappers out there that take this shit serious.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? I exclude myself because, you know, that's vanity if I just throw myself in there. But like, because I'm a connoisseur and a student, I mention these names. You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a percentage of people that take it serious and some people that are just, you know, going through the motions.
Yeah.
You know, because doing what we do is complex. And sometimes it fucks your head up.
It's true.
Doing this shit, because like, you know, you're trying mastery of bars here.
Yeah.
Trying to hit that 10.
It's all flex zone. You don't want to have no little why? You know what I mean? We take this very serious.
Yeah.
And
like,
that shit that you just busted right there, man.
So good.
Thank you.
Fucking off the chain, B.
And I really wanted to get back to the roots of it, you know, like the cipher. Like I had to remind myself that like that's how what opened a lot of doors is what I could say in those 16 bars.
Right.
And what I was talking about, that's how even when I got the chance to rap for B-Real, it came down to what I said. It's not like we pressed the play button and we listened, was like, damn, he's a great song maker.
Right.
Now I had those words and the verses set up to impress people. So I had to get back in that mindset and be like, that opened a lot of doors for me. Let me remind people that this is what I do. Because, you know, you go on this, once you start rocking shows and, you know, you start thinking about the overall record and how it's going to move the crowd and what that's going to do. And it kind of, in your own way, you step away from some of those original things that got you, you know, through the doorway to begin with.
Yeah.
So I wanted to lean back on that and kind of remind people that, like, just don't think because now you see me at the concert of this. Don't forget.
Don't
forget we do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's really what this Ooowee album is about, and I'm really proud of it. And the way that we kept it interesting with the beats flipping and switching up the people that we brought in on the songs to keep it moving in the right way. You know, it's like a piece of art. You know.
You know, it's crazy that you say that. That, you know, it's like people that come, the rappers that come from ciphers that drop that bar work and they're known for that shit and they're in that circuit, like Slug, for instance, right?
Yeah.
And yourself and guys like yourself. You know, you go from the cipher action of just dropping bars to the action of now writing songs and doing things in a structure form.
Oh yeah.
And some people think that, oh well, he probably ain't got the like cipher bars anymore because he's been writing all these songs. Because in song form, you're not always going for the head. It's about the concept of the song. And if you could flex a dope style within the concept, all good. Doesn't always happen, but if you can, you do it, right? And some people think when these guys have been away from the cipher too long and they've been writing songs that they can't come back to that cipher and kill it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But the thing is if you're keeping your sword sharp like these gentlemen have, you can always come back to that cipher and flip it. It's much like a comedian who like starts off doing all this stand-up comedy and then he goes to do movies and he hadn't done stand-up in forever. When he comes back, if you don't have those fucking chops, they are eating his ass up.
Yeah.
No matter how big your name is and who you are.
Yeah.
That's why guys like Jay Leno kept, like, even though he was on TV every night with the Tonight Show for all those years, he was constantly still doing stand-up. Like, so that if anything ever happened with this show, he still had his stand-up chops.
Yeah.
Because a lot of comedians will go to movies and not come back to stand-up. Like Eddie Murphy said, he was like fucking totally intimidated by coming back up.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of exactly what you were just saying. A lot of big comedians will say, you have to keep that sword sharp or whatever it is because it's a completely different animal.
Yeah.
It's the same shit with a cipher. It's most especially if it's freestyle.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, of course.
Memory.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like guys like Supernatural, they stay sharp because they stay doing it. Guys like Demrick stay sharp because he stays doing it.
Absolutely.
And that attributed to the hours that you put in on this that we always talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And let me say this about my man Demrick. He does not put ink to the paper. It's boom right here. Just like we talked about Everlast and we talked about Lil Wayne, we talked about Jay-Z, Biggie, and other rappers who use this technique.
Yeah.
My man right there. And he will come up with the verse like that. That's the shit that trips me the fuck out is how quick your processor is up in that fucking nugget, son.
Yeah, dude.
Like to be able to like come up with those style of bars and memorize it enough to not have to write it down and you could just go bust it that same day. Like I've seen you do this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That shit is crazy. Like I can write a verse in like 20 minutes. That's different than being able to come up with it in my fucking head and remember all the lines and go back and doing it. Like in that moment, that's like a special fucking tool right there, son.
Thank you. And I was always, I think especially during that time, I was always trying to, whatever beat was happening, I was coming up with lyrics in my mind. And I had to kind of, because I was like originally with Corrupt, right? Going to all these studio sessions. And then it was with B-Real. And then after that with X, you know, I'd be sitting in these sessions, especially when people didn't know me. It didn't really make any sense to, I don't even think people were typing on their phones at that point yet.
No.
Yeah, but it's like you couldn't really grab a pen and start like, who's that in the corner writing a rap, you know? But I wanted to be ready with a verse just in case if somebody like B-Real be like, hey, Demrick, hey, Young D, what you got? You know, I wanted to have something ready, you know, on deck, but you couldn't be all outward with it and just be writing. And you kind of had to do it in your mind and be ready when you were called. You couldn't have the same rap that you spit the last time, and you had to have something new on deck that you could hopefully contribute to a record. And that ended up getting me on a lot of songs is because I was simply prepared.
I wish we'd have had Mello on today. That would have been awesome because he was the one who brought Demrick to my studio. You know, and Demrick sat on that couch for the better part of 6 months, listened to all the shit we were doing. And this is when I was producing a lot of beats at this point. And I asked Mello, hey, man, I came up with this one beat, and it was pretty fucking slamming. I think it went on your first mixtape, Audio Hustler Volume 1. And I said, hey, man, who do you hear on this that would be dope? Because I wasn't trying to rap on none of my shit. I wanted to like separate myself and do something completely different. I end up rapping on my shit, but I'm saying at that point I was still kind of like not. I was hearing other voices on my shit, but I came up with this beat in the moment. I said, "Hey man, who do you hear on this?" My man D. I'm like, he's been sitting here for 6 months, and you're barely telling me he be getting down. He goes, "Yeah." I'm like, and I'm like second guessing him because he's been there 6 months, you know. And I'm thinking if he was dope, you would have told me, right? I said, "All right, go ahead and do something." Like D goes over there and fucking murders it. I'm like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker's been sitting here for 6 months." And then we just start working. Like it was like steel sharpening steel, like that. I'll tell you, you coming along made me better in points that like fucking, you know, because I was coming back into writing at this point because I was playing paintball and I was making beats. I was not writing shit. I wasn't doing features. I wasn't doing any of that. And then I started to like, you know, after that whole paintball thing where homeboy tells me, "Hey, when you gonna do another song? When you making albums?" I started getting back into it, and I'm like writing stuff, and then you know Mello brings him in the middle of that or something like that, and we just start linking, boom, and he gave, you know, I started getting different perspectives on styles and writing and stuff like that. I was already doing that, but then he brought a whole different piece to it. I was like, fuck, I could get down with Demrick.
Yeah, we made a lot of songs. We made a lot of music during that time frame too.
And that's when we end up saying we should do a group.
Yeah.
And that's how the Serial Killers came about. We were the first two of the revamping of it, because the original Serial Rhyme Killers group was Sun Doobie, rest in peace, XL, and Mello.
XL, rest in peace.
But that didn't happen, and I still had this concept, and I busted it out to Demrick. And then as we were working on my solo record, he tells me, "Hey, Xzibit wants to come through," or something like that. And we get him on the song that Scoop DeVille produces, which was
Don't You Dare Laugh.
Don't You Dare Laugh, which was the official first Serial Killer song, but we weren't known as that yet.
Yeah.
And right then and there with that song, we noticed, hey, our voices have a thing to it. We should maybe do more together. Yeah. And Demrick brought in Xzibit to the fold. You know what I mean? So it all went like that. And here we are all these fucking years later.
Right. About to be our fifth album. Which is produced completely by Scoop DeVille. Just thinking about that now, the story about how it loops really back around to the original start of the whole shit.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
That's energy right there. That's like how can I say? It's not necessarily manifestation because we did it, right? But it's coming back to the original energy of it, right? That was what do they say, the catalyst? The moment we realized we could be a group was with Scoop.
The spark.
So it's only fitting that we do this whole album with him. And then, we actually embraced him as if he's like one of the members of the group.
Yeah.
Like the fourth member.
Hell yeah.
Because it was always just, we considered it us three, and we had Julio as our DJ, who was dope. You know what I mean? Fucking Julio G rocking sets with us was enormous. But Scoop, he came in and he produced this thing. He dropped some verses, and he did his fucking thing, man. I can't wait for people to hear it. It's awesome.
I think we could say it now. The very first single drops October 31st.
October 31st. 25.
Exclusive.
Yo. And can I say that I've heard it?
Just go ahead.
Yeah, that shit is some of the hardest shit I've, like, as far as like hip hop, that shit is just like it's so dope.
In for a treat.
So I got to thank Mello again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mello in the beginning, who got me into this art, being an MC and all that shit, because, he was the one. I had other influences, but he actually pushed me to do it, right? So that's one. And he was one of the ones, with Sen and Muggs, who came and got me from the gangbang shit to be in the studio, right? So, you know, I thank him for that. And then I thank him for bringing this motherfucker over here because, you know, we wouldn't be doing this serial killer album had he not connected us.
Yeah, Mellow Man Ace, man.
Yeah, Mellow Man Ace. He's a connector of people. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my man Malo out there. You know what I'm saying? We're about to pop off into another one of Demrick's performance right here. So chew on this and we'll get to that.
I got this my guy OG for now. I'm waiting on B-Real to come out and give me some of that insane on Jizzle. You understand me? But for now, we got the my guy OG. Bro, I heard like 3 flicks. Yeah. It's like my light flick, I'm smoking. Then I hear B-Real, and I'm talking about some shit. And then it's like, you can hear in the interview, at one point I'm like, yeah, so, I'm trying not to cough, like, bro, yeah, Nipsey told us that,
Oh, and it's crazy too, because it wasn't just like, say you lit up one joint and you passed that one joint. Everyone had their own one too, and it was like
smoking. Everybody was smoking a blunt to the face, and all the smoke was staying in the car. I was like, yo, this y'all are killing me.
Oh, it's the Insane OG shirt, dog. Got the matching hat, dog. It's printed on there, dog.
See that 10, dog.
Yo, it's getting good, man. We getting good.
Yep. This one right here is called Fried Chicken Friday. Features B-Real, my serial killer brother. Off my new album, Ooowee. It's out right now. Let's go. Check it out. Yep. Tell me where your heart is at. I'm underground like an artifact. Before the rap, I used to quarterback sacks out the cul-de-sac, and I ain't going back. I'm out in LA with them old school Cadillacs, where the sun shine but the taxes is high. Got that good weed that most of the bitches is buy. For the right price, she gon' hop a flight to Dubai. So think twice for your kiss of goodbye. For real, most these niggas out here living a lie. For real, hard times on the grind can barely buy a meal. Shit, it used to be me too. Wait, baby, give me brain, she got a high IQ. And she gon' hear I'm through, for she hear I do. Ain't no fool, watch how quick she start DMing the crew. Ooh, yep, it's just the way that it goes. Stay on your toes, don't lose control. For sure. Don't lose control out here. Keep your eyes out the phone and on the road. Lot of bullshit, lot of distractions, man. They trying to take you off your purpose. Stay locked in. Yeah, check it out. Let's get it. Yeah. I hopped off the porch quicker, drinking 40 ounces of more liquor, dream more bigger, most can't roll with ya. Used to roll swishers, fucking on your sister. Now they call me Mister, but still never switched up. Still the same me, your chain turned gangrene. We ain't in the same league, you play for the away team. Black out the spotlight, Beijing. My side thing is your main thing. I smoke daily just to maintain. Calm my stresses when I go, I'm a dire legend. Without a question, got my family in the session. We taking tequila shots, came a long way. Give a fuck if they believe it or not. The plot thicken like grandma's batter on fried chicken. Clock ticking, got my Glock cocked. I'm out here tripping. That's just the way that we living. The price is risen for the wild and the unforgiving. Check it out. Yup. This Cali living turn my Timbs to some Chucks. Send me across the world, get head on the bus. I keep a pretty woman on the end of my blunt. Ducking, dodging cops won't see my hands in them cuffs. I hit the beach, I kick my feet up in the sand. Drink a fifth, make a plan, roll a gram and expand like damn. 90 degrees in December with an actress and she taking more bumps than a fender. Packages to Denver, no return to sender. 2 dab hits and jet fuel mixed together. Got my head in a blender, only Cali can appreciate. Golden State where the value don't depreciate. Take a hit, pass off, then reciprocate. Hot box, ventilate, in and out, dinner plate. Oh yeah, I've been across the world, ain't found a greater yet. But I'm taking all best out here on the west.
BREALTV.
Right here at the
Dr. Greenthumb show, the highest motherfucking show in the world. You better believe that shit.
What up, y'all? You know who it is. It's your man, Freeway Ricky Ross.
Yo, what's up? It's Little Zane, a.k.a. Diego.
What's up? It's Banker Hayden. I'm at BREALTV.
Yo, what up, everyone? It's Brian T. City.
Shout out to BREALTV. Thanks for having us.
Shout out to BREALTV. It's first smoke of the day. Pack Odds Blackleaf. We're here at BREALTV, about to roll up.
It was cracking this home with Little Rob right here on the Dr. Greenthumb show, the highest show in the world, homeboy.
Word up. Salute to Lil Rob. It was just his birthday the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
I think so. He had a big show the other day. And speaking of big shows, those were some more bars. I feel like I should have jumped in with you right there, man.
Come on.
Damn.
That verse I put on there was just a placeholder, man, whenever you're ready.
Oh, that was a hell of a placeholder.
Yeah, and I love the beat switch, man. That's just like, it's so dope because it's like, it's unexpected in these times, you know, you just to be able to just do that and you kill both tracks and with different styles. It's dope, dude.
Yeah, when I heard you when you sent me that track in the beginning, I was like, oh shit, this is different. But I liked it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, let's get this.
I really appreciate that because, yeah, when I heard the third beat, I was like, oh, this almost like some dusty, like, you know, it's got that kind of vibe where I could hear B-Real's tone going crazy on this, you know? And really the beat switches just keeping it interesting because everybody has such a short attention span right now. It feels like.
Yeah.
So you like just give people so many different moments. You never quite get too settled in on one thing, and that's the course of this whole album. The Ooowee album is just constantly moving and changing. You know.
Yeah.
But it's cool. It's a short record too. It's like a little under 40 minutes, and it's a solid listen. Like if you put it on at the beginning of a workout or a beginning of a smoke session or a car ride, especially in some LA traffic, you kind of zone out and get to the other side of it by the time you get to wherever you going. You know what I'm saying?
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
That last beat that was just on there, that wasn't your beat?
Yeah, no, it was his beat. I'm featured on that song. I just did perform it with him here.
That's Cruise Control.
But that's Cruise Control, yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
You got the cameo in the video.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. I know that beat. I thought that was it. Yeah. It was dope.
Yeah, and that's why he said his verse was a placeholder in there, but it didn't seem like a placeholder, man. That shit was bars on top. You could build a prison with them bars, G.
Yeah, it's dope.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. You know, Demrick sounds that great because he puts the fucking work in. He don't halfway none of that shit. It's all work, you know, by design, because that's how you put out great material. You put that work in. You don't cut corners, and you don't do it halfway. He could go out and perform any one of his songs at the level that you heard that shit. I mean, you just heard him do that shit live. Some of these new cats that write not even half the complex styles that this guy writes right here, they can't even perform their ABC shit as good as that right there. Not even close. That goes to show you how much of a professional my dude right here is. You know what I'm saying? And you need to go get that album, Ooowee, and take that ride, take that vibe. You know what I mean? Because you ain't listen. You're not getting shortchanged on nothing. It's all flex bars for you and dope, you know, complex fucking, you know, ideas out of the box even. You know what I mean? It's, to me, that's artistry right there.
100%.
Flipping the styles, you know, going into that bag and being like, how could I approach this differently and just really caring about it. That's it, man. You know, it's the day and age, like everything's moving so quick.
Yep.
So it's like it's even old by the time it comes out, like way society looks at things at this point, you know? And it's like, all right, you know, today's news is yesterday's news or whatever. But if you really put something that's not trying to be trendy, I think if you put it out and you stand on it and you push it and you promote it and you believe that it's special, it will find its home to the people that it's supposed to.
Yes.
And they will see what you were presenting. So that's what I'm betting on.
How do you feel as an artist, like with the attention span? You know, you just said, you know, with everyone does have these days has a shorter attention span. Like, do you have like? Is it always like, oh man, like, oh yeah, that was your last album. What's up with the new stuff? Do you have fans that love keeping up with you and like?
Yeah, there's two ways to look at it, right? Like I kind of feel like nothing is never because everything is to old as to everybody immediately. So like I feel like okay, cool, I can do a reel to a song that I felt like I slept on a couple years ago and it pop off now. That's cool. I also feel that you know, all bets are off and whatever I make special is special. But the reason why I did it like this for this album was I was like, people might hear one bar and be like, yo, that's fucking crazy what he said. And that's that shock value that I can get out of my strong suit instead of being they want you to be a content creator. They want you to do all that. So I had to find my way. How can I take the 15 seconds or the 10 seconds or even the 5 seconds where I get somebody's attention and make it special? Dope. Let me lean on my superpower, which is rapping. You know,
hell yeah.
And then we could get to this. You go do your research, and then you'll find the angels come calling, or you'll find the clouds above us, or you'll find a roll my weed, or like them songs that are up on the top that a lot of people listen to. That when I perform, they know the words and sing them. But it's like if I'm gonna catch you right now in this moment, I'm gonna hit you with my number one. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hit you with my, you know what I got. You my best moves. You know.
True that.
Oh yeah.
And you've been doing that.
Yes, sir.
Word up. Real quick, today's National Coffee Day.
All right.
I finished mine.
Still.
But, oh, there you go. Fuck, you got that big one.
Whoa.
Pause.
It's only half full. It's not like.
It's only half full?
It's a travel. It's more the travel.
It's a half a kiss?
Yeah, it's yeah.
A peck.
Hey, there's a Kiss documentary out there right now. It's called Kisstery.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah,
I haven't
great.
seen it yet. I got to see it.
Oh man, it's really good. I mean, the only thing is that Ace and Paul aren't. I mean, Ace and Peter aren't a part of it.
Of course.
So it's more or less the Gene and Paul story, which it's they give it up. That they talk about how important they were in those years. But it's a good.
The other guys are just they're still bitter about being asked out.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. They're gonna perform at that Kennedy Center.
Well, let's hope it's the original four.
It is supposed to be the original four.
Oh, that's awesome. That would be great. They're all old as dirt, but you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
it's still Kiss.
Still Kiss, the OGs.
You know, it'd be awesome as if they did the Prince remake to Kiss. Here, Paul Stanley. Kiss!
Kiss?
Oh, yeah!
I know. Dude, it would be. I mean, because Paul's voice was starting to get a little.
Oh yeah, it's the more than a little. So
it was not the bee's knees or the best it could be. But I mean, shit. He's had some vocal rests. So
is his voice just kind of ruined?
It was shredded. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was just like he had just ever since they reunited in '96. For it was the original four that got together. They have been on the road every year since then till like 2 years ago.
Yeah, but before then, they weren't.
No.
And this is the thing. You got to get your voice ready. I mean, like if you're constantly working it, you got to get less ready.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So that's like if you're not out there doing shows, at least doing vocal exercises and warm-ups. And I don't think he was doing any of that shit. So he just shredded his voice from that time that they went on those crazy runs.
Yeah.
And that shit does significant damage on your vocal cords that some singers don't come back from that shit.
Yeah, man.
He's screaming.
I mean, even David Lee Roth is sounding like, whew.
Yeah, even when I went and saw the Isley Brothers last week, and like Ronald Isley, he was still hitting it, but then there was some cracking parts, where you're just like, ooh, like, but he's 84.
Yeah, he's 84.
You know what I mean? So it's expected, maybe your voice the strength isn't going to hold all the way up 84. You might have a voice, but it might not be the voice of your 24-year-old self. But it's amazing just to hear, like, they still got it, but then there's times where it shows and you're like, oh man, like Paul Stanley, that last time I saw him at the when it was Staples Center still, there right before pandemic, Like Paul Stanley's voice is shredded, dude. Gene sounded great. But
genetics, bro. You know, you
know.
look at people like, look at William Shatner. I just saw him in something a couple weeks. He's 94. And if you've seen just how, he's still all there.
Yeah.
And then, what's his name? Is it Ernie Hudson or
Ernie Hudson?
Ernie Hudson, bro. He just turned 80. If you see what Ernie looks like at 80.
Hey, listen.
badass.
What's crazy is William Shatner is still working. He does a show on the History Channel.
Yep.
And like several other things. The man doesn't stop working.
No.
94. He's looking great for 94. Shit.
That's all that goddamn money.
Yeah. Well, some people got the money, but no genetics, you know? It does matter, your gene pool. Definitely.
That part too. And if you got a little bit of money, you could sustain yourself a lot longer than you would have if you didn't have any money. All right. Let's see. It's also National VFW Day.
Okay.
Salute. And it is also National Wildlife Refuge Day.
Hell yeah.
Right on. These we could get down with.
Absolutely. Especially animals.
Yeah, anything for the urban national wildlife. You know what I mean? 'Cause they're
true that.
I love animals.
And guys, did you know it is the birthday of the legendary comedian Andrew Dice Clay, born on this day in 1957.
Dude, one of the OGs of like shock comedy. Like
his nursery rhymes.
Nursery rhymes is one of the best.
It's his
like
biggest thing.
Did you guys ever remember hearing he had that album called The Day the Laughter Died, and it was such a bunch of just nothing but crude and rude jokes, and it's in front of a live audience, and the audience isn't laughing, and that's what makes it so funny. But yeah, if you can find that somewhere, he's the man, dude.
Oh yeah, his insults too, like
dude,
the way he dealt with hecklers was fuck.
Oh, his crowd work was amazing, dude.
I remember somebody heckled him one time. Some dude heckled him, and he says, "You're the type of guy that stands outside of the bathroom stall to smell other guys' shit."
God damn.
That's pretty horrible.
That's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. Dude, that's Ford Fairlane.
Yeah. Did you know it is the birthday of the legendary bassist Les Claypool, born on this day in 1962.
One of the best, dude. One of the best to ever do it, man.
Yeah.
That is Primus sucks, dude.
Oh, man.
Isn't that South Park, right?
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that's Primus right there, buddy.
Yeah, Jerry was a race car driver.
Winona had a big brown beaver.
My name is Mud.
All those. And did you know it is the birthday of one of the funniest motherfuckers out there, Russell Peters, born on this day in 1970. He's 55. Welcome to the 55 Club, sir. We got to get Russell down here, man. I know he did We Don't Smoke the Same. I know he's trying to like get the date from him and stuff like that. Salute to my man, Russell. We're going to see him soon.
He's hilarious.
He's always busy too, man. My man be working. Did you know? In 1980, Curtis Blow dropped his self-titled debut record. Curtis Blow.
Oh my God, this is the first album is the one that had the breaks. Clap your hands, everybody.
From what we know,
it takes
from like being West Coast kids, and you guys are East Coast and shit like that. We got a nice bridge going on here.
Yeah.
Curtis Blow was the first superstar solo rapper.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Could we say that? Was there a bigger solo rapper than him?
No.
Before his time or at his time?
I mean, maybe Melly Mel, but Melly Mel was part of a group.
Yeah, he broke away from a group.
Yeah. And Curtis Blow was, without Curtis Blow, there is no Run DMC.
Right.
Like he's
because Run was DJing.
Yeah. DJ Run.
Run.
And Curtis Blow was he was the rap superstar at that time.
I'm seeing he was the first rapper signed to a major label, Mercury Records, in '79.
Yep.
So he's the first rap superstar.
Yes. And he was a big deal.
Yes.
He was a very, huge.
I mean, shit, I remember going to Curtis Blow's shows when he finally came to L.A. Hell yeah. I was young as fuck, but got in.
I'm seeing The Breaks was the first rap song in history to be certified gold.
Oh wow.
Hell yeah.
Well, you know, like he maybe he had an 80s run, but I'm saying he came back in late 80s when Mello was having his run
Oh, for
with
real?
Mentirosa and Kid Frost was doing La Raza at that point.
Mhm.
They were doing some shows, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they did some shows with Curtis Blow.
Dude, I just remembered that back in the Power 106 days, he used to host the Old School show.
The Old School show, yeah.
And so, dude, he would come in and, dude, he'd be talking like all the game of like, oh, what it was like back then or this, right? Oh, you know, like he'd have records with him. And, dude, it was Curtis Blow is dope.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that kind of laid the way for like guys like LL Cool J being a rap star. You know what I mean? He's like the first template.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, salute to Curtis Blow.
You were just talking about Russell Peters. It says Russell Peters was the producer of a show called Hip Hop Evolution.
Yeah.
And Curtis Blow was in there.
Yes.
Okay.
He gets on the turntables.
Yeah.
Russell.
Yeah. That I believe is on Netflix. I believe that series, Evolution of Hip Hop. You should check it out. It's pretty dope. Did you know in 1998 Black Star dropped their self-titled debut record?
Ooh.
Album.
This album is seriously classic, dude. Not one bad song on there. It just goes. That whole album is classic.
Bars multiplied by bars equals fucking bars.
It was in 98, you said?
98.
98, yeah. And did you know in 1998 on this day, same day as Black Star, A Tribe Called Quest dropped The Love Movement.
Yep. This would be their final album for the 90s. And hugely, it was, you know, a lot of it produced with Dilla. And yeah, this had Find a Way. This has started. I mean, dude, there's some really dope songs on here.
Yeah. And did you know? Also dropping on this day in 1998 was the legendary group Outkast dropping Aquemini.
Hey, man.
Another classic.
This is when albums were just dropping left and right.
Yeah.
Dude, this day is actually a classic day.
Yeah, classic day. And did you know? On this same day, Jay-Z also dropped Volume 2, Hard Knock Life.
Oh, man. Dude.
That's a very nice album cover.
Yep.
We would never do it as Cypress Hill, but I'm saying that's pretty dope.
Pretty classic.
What'd you think of that remake, The Hard Knock Life?
I thought it was dope.
Yeah, it was
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know, his rhymes were tight, and, you know, the kids singing the chorus like that.
Well, that was a sample.
Well, the sample, I'm saying. Yeah.
And produced by Mark the 45 King. Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. That was a classic work of art there.
And the way he found that beat, he was at a party that Kid Capri was playing, and Kid Capri played it, and Jay-Z walked up, and he's like, yo, what is this? He's like, oh, it's this. And then he hit up Mark the 45 King, and then they did the song together. Like,
smart move.
Dude, imagine being at a party and hearing that.
My man was always thinking.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Salute to Jay-Z. And salute to Mark the 45 King. It's a hard knock life for us. Word up. We want to thank, you know, all the legends that provide such artistry as these guys that dropped all those banging ass albums in 1998, man.
Yeah, that was a hell of a day. It's looked at as because all four of those albums are classics.
Multi-platinum.
Yeah. And they're just, you know, bona fide hip hop classics, you know, like.
Wouldn't that be kind of like, I don't know, tough to do, like drop so many big albums? Do you think the label's new and it makes it competitive?
Well, look, all the labels have days they drop. Well, back at that time, it was Tuesday. Right? So that most likely was on a Tuesday at that time. It's Monday today, but at that point, it was a Tuesday. Those were when all the majors dropped, and they all targeted certain dates because they know how the roller coaster of album sales go. They know what season to drop and not drop in. They know around what dates are more favorable for a drop, you know, in terms of the retailers and most importantly, when people could spend money.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that is the one thing they had down. So a lot of people would be like targeting these drop days, and when you'd find out who's dropping, some labels would peel back and say, nope, we're gonna have to push back and wait.
Yeah.
And go on another date because there's too much happening on this days. And some labels were like, fuck that.
Yeah.
We're going in.
Yeah.
And
there were so many big names. I like shit. You know, we had to buy those whole albums. It's not like
yeah.
now where you can just download it and you pay a thing. People couldn't afford to buy fucking 5 or 6 different albums.
Oh,
in one
yeah,
day.
man.
but they did.
Yeah.
They found a way.
I definitely did. I was actually when this was all. I realized this is my senior year of high school.
Oh shit.
So like I have memories attached to all these albums. Like damn, I was doing this when, you know, Hard Knock Life, the Imaginary Player song was like my favorite Jay-Z song to this day. Like discovering like Mos Def and Black Star at that time, you know, even what Tribe Called Quest dropped there, and then Outkast, Aquemini is really that album that set it off for me with loving what they were doing and where they were taking it. And I'm like, damn, you know, you have those songs like attached to your memories, right?
Yeah.
And like,
True that.
It was just a time frame.
98 was crazy. I think we dropped 4 in 98 or one of them albums.
97 maybe.
Not sure. Beery, check that.
It might be 90. Yeah, I think maybe 98. You're right.
Cypress Hill 4 is 98. October
Hey,
6th, 98.
What a year for
Yeah.
man.
October
6th, the fucking
oh shit, that's coming up.
The anniversary for that is on next,
man,
week and a half.
So many dope.
Yes, we were part of that class.
So many beats that are just
Dr. Greenthumb's on Cypress Hill 4.
Hell yeah.
You're welcome. No.
Yeah,
and thank you.
One of my favorites that I love, I mean, I know it's probably, you know, couldn't do it. I mean, you could do it, but I remember that freak bitch.
Oh yeah.
Woo!
We did that song for a spell, dude, and then we peeled it out of the set for some reason, but it's one of my favorite low-key Cypress Hill songs. Hell yeah.
It's so dope.
Well, maybe one day.
One day,
because I'm trying. Like we were flipping the set list on that Atmosphere tour. Like every night, we changed up songs, we rearranged them, we brought in different songs that aren't normally on the set list, and we were doing this shit so that everybody was getting, like every show was getting a different experience, so that you couldn't be on your phone and be like, "Oh, I seen that same shit, the other night."
Right.
Hell no, we were flipping it just due to that, like so that you would get a different experience every night. Flipping the order, we would take 4 pieces and switch them up, or take them out and put in another 4 and flip it up. Start one way, or start slow or start aggressive. We were just flipping the order every night. It was fun to do that because normally you know how it is. We go with one set list for a whole tour and we don't change it. A lot of groups do this. They get comfortable with those songs and the orders, and this is what they stick with. I know because we did that for several fucking years throughout most of our career. We did that. We chose a set list, and this is what we're going with for a year to 2 years. Because especially back then, because not everybody had phones so that you could share it and everybody sees the same fucking thing. But now, we've snapped into a point where we could switch our fucking set around.
So dope.
And be comfortable and just go. And we found some pretty cool shit. And then so now we're going to take songs that we don't normally play and put them in to the set. You know what I mean? Like more deeper album cuts. You know what I mean? So y'all stay tuned for that. That's coming. Along with some other shit. All right, let's open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion. We are here for this shit. And I just want to say one more thing. You know what I mean? We got Demrick in the building. He's going to finish off the show with another one for you. You know what I mean? But you got to smash them likes and you got to invite more people into the room, man. Earn it. I mean, he's going to do it anyway because he's that type of guy. But I'm saying, come on. All right, smash that like, subscribe, crack that all notification bell, get ahead of the game because YouTube will, just tries to peel us out of the game. You got to get ahead of the game to keep up with what we're doing down here because, they won't tell you, so we have to tell you. make sure you do this. Because he's going to fire up that mic one more time, and you don't want to miss that shit at all. All right, so let's open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. Got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion? We are here.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. Yo, Demrick, is there a story behind the album cover?
If you've seen the content that I put out with this album, a lot of it is like food driven. So it'd be like me at a taco truck or me at Bart's, on his truck, like doing the smash burgers or, all that type of stuff. So we went and got that's basically a menu printed and went in front of an Italian restaurant in downtown LA and took the photo. So that's really the story. It's like, what do I have cooking for you guys with this one? Yeah. And then you see the logo is the fork with the ravioli on top.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Amanda Foe's asking, yo, B-Real, speaking of Cypress 4, why did you clown Rick Dees?
When we got nominated for the Grammy for Insane in the Brain, when we didn't get nominated, I mean, it didn't surprise me, but like they gave it to Diggable Planets over Dre because Dre was also nominated. I think Snoop and Dre were nominated. Was it? I think so. I'm not sure exactly, but I know Dre was for sure nominated. And I kind of made a face like, fuck? How's Dre not winning this? Because that's what I thought. I'm like, I didn't even think about us. I'm thinking, fuck, we're in a category with Dre. He got to be taking it home. I mean, it's Dre. Sure. And then they said Diggable Planets, and I made a face. And I guess Rick Dees mentioned that, and was kind of disrespectful in how he mentioned that, like what crawled up his ass and blah 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 blah, this that the other, some shit like this.
Wow.
And so, I said, fuck Rick Dees.
He's nuts.
You're trying to clown me because I made an expression of like, what the fuck is this? So what? That was my opinion. I thought Dre should have got it. I wasn't doing it because I thought we should have got it. I knew we weren't going to get it. Even if we had deserved it, I knew we weren't getting it because we said no to the performance. And anybody says no to the performance ain't getting that Grammy.
Right.
Diggable Planet said yes to the performance. They got it. And it could have went to us or Dre. We had a bigger year than they did. You know what I'm saying? And but it doesn't matter the year that you have. It doesn't matter the records you sell. And I've said this before. It's not based on the merits of your sales or your merch sales or your ticket sales or any of that. It's based on the people in the room who get to vote on it. Do they like you? Are you their shit that they're fucking with?
Like the Oscars.
And the fact that we said no, there were the ones that were like, yeah, we fuck with them. They probably got sour because we said no, we won't perform. Fuck them. We're gonna
give it to Diggable Planet.
Yeah. And I think that's what happened, but I mean that's just me thinking. I don't know for sure. But yeah, that's what was the start of the Rick D shit, is that he tried to like talk shit about me because of my reaction. And so I said, fuck him.
That's right.
I still do.
People in the chat are saying you should have told him to Rick D's nuts.
Yeah. Mr. Disco Duck. Dickhead.
Disco.
Yeah, no, I still say fuck him.
I remember.
That's right.
Yeah. Never will not.
Cholin in here saying, I enjoyed Demrick's music since The Makers. I'm going to cop the new one.
Appreciate that. Yep. It's out everywhere. Thank you.
The Pogfell's asking, yo, Demrick, how can we get this album? Is there any merch as well?
Yeah, well, we got these Ooowee hoodies. Got the Chef Boyardee t-shirts on demrickshop.com. And then I'm also teamed up with these people called Kit Better. And it's going to be like a collectible thing. We're going to announce it next week. And it's like comes with a little app, and it's got stickers and all these like, because it's like just kind of a cool way to deliver the music to people and get them, you can actually get a tangible product. You know what I mean? But it's going to be at demrickshop.com. Ooowee.
Ooowee.
All right, next in here is Tony saying, "Yo, can we get a moment of silence for the people in Michigan?" He's saying it's tough.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Prayers to the people out there in Michigan that went through that tragedy that happened down there, man. It's crazy. That's one of three
that happened in 24 hours.
24 hours, yeah. Fucking crazy. And prayers to the families of those tragedies as well.
Sen Cal is saying, "Yo, I was blessed to have Cypress Hill play in Lemoore 2 days ago, and be real, I'm still high."
So am I, man. Smoke. So am I. No, it was a good time out there. It was great weather, man.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You know, like, fucking, we went through a whole... Demrick, look. These guys know because I explained to them. This whole tour with Atmosphere was a summer tour, but it was the wet summer tour because every goddamn where we went, it rained on us practically. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But when we got to Lemoore, the outdoors, it was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Perfect temp. You know what I mean? It was very nice. It was a big time change from all the shows we had been doing throughout the month, man. But salute to everybody that came out to those tours, and salute to everybody that came out to Lemoore. That was awesome.
I was going to say, I got this clip by Pedro. You want me to run it?
Run it.
Here we go.
We right here at Tachi Palace out here in Central Valley, California. You know what I'm saying? We're about to put it down with Cypress Hill. Last show of the year, probably. Stay tuned. It's going to be popping.
You know what it is? It's not how you start, it's how you finish. We finishing strong, baby. That's how you got to do it.
Last show in Lemoore, California. We're on a reservation, baby. Cypress Hill, DJ Lord. The last one, until further notice. Yeah, we're gonna throw the fuck down tonight.
When I come in, les saca ni me mira. Another bilingual vampira. Tengo un ejemplo, check the tempo, Lord. Cambia el instrumento. Ya oíste como somos. Y yo no jodo. I got big soda, and you can hear it in las congas. Tribal ceremony, the hill gets stronger. Light it up, let's get high. Pack it, fire with the tumble on. Take a hit from the
Yeah, we came out here to see Cypress Hill tonight, and they killed it. Been a Cypress Hill fan since early 90s. Temples of Boom. I remember hearing them during the Friday movie and shit. That's always like the songs I remember when I think about Cypress Hill being the first fan. And I got to see them tonight. It's fucking dope.
Hey, yo, sick show tonight. B-Real and the crew, they know how to throw it down. Same as always, great show. Been a fan for fucking years. They know how to put on a great show. It was awesome tonight. Yo, Cypress Hill forever, baby.
Okay, I had to be here because my name is Mary Jane. I had to represent my name. I don't smoke weed. I'm 66 years old. I'm an Army veteran.
Wow.
I'm here. Rockstar is my jam because when I'm running, that's where I get my power. So I had to be here to represent my name, Mary Jane. Holla.
What's up, Ms. Mondo? Came to see Cypress Hill. I've been a fan since, 7th grade when I seen Juice and that Shoot 'em Up came on. Lights out. I've been a fan ever since. I'm a huge fan of the podcast. All you guys are like homies to me now because I see you guys daily. It's just the best.
Yo, fellas, that was dope. I've been with you guys. I've been actually working for my job as long as you guys been out. You guys played across the street from my place. I work for Costco by DNA Lounge. I couldn't afford to go back in those days, but now I can, so I'm here, and it was great. You guys still kicking it, and I loved your progression throughout the years. You changed a lot just like me. It's for a good thing, and playing Rock Superstar, when you came with that, with the Rock, I think you guys need to do more shit with that, because you guys fucking sound amazing with that. That was my song. Thank you guys. You're the best.
Hi, I'm
Carrie Ninnis from Tulare.
And I'm Richard from Tulare. Been a day one with Cypress Hill since about 91. Since Hand on the Pump came out, I've been a big fan of theirs. Favorite song of all time is Illusions from them. That's my favorite one. Put on a great show, great performers. B-Real, just super hyped up. Great show. Highly recommend it.
Awesome show. Loved it.
It's Jose, Bay Area boy, Redwood City, California.
It's a dope shirt.
Live in the Valley in Tracy. Cypress Hill's been part of my life. My smoking career, I guess you can call it. Hits from the Bong is my favorite song, and I just love them.
Means everything that we came here. Tequila Sunrise has my heart. Grew up listening to that. Come to my quinceañera.
Go to her quinceañera too. We should go.
California loves you. Thank you for coming out here. Anytime.
40 years, you already know what's up.
Central Valley representing Cypress Hill, baby.
Central Valley. Thank you. Central
Cal.
Valley. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, Central Valley.
Hey, like we grew up with our groups, they grew up to us, and it's crazy because as an artist you don't expect to hear those type of things,
right?
Because you're just doing the music and living in those moments and all that shit. But because we are a very interactive group with our fans, it's humbling to see that.
Yeah, and they come out to shows, man.
Yeah.
The Central Valley cats come out to shows.
Fucking A.
You know what I mean? They rap, dude. And I love, Central Valley is like from Modesto on the north side to like Baco on the south side, and everything in between is Central Valley.
And they were smoking out, B.
Hell yeah, I'm sure they got some heat.
The clouds of smoke. All right.
I was going to say, Mary Jane was right. Rock Superstar, that's a good workout song.
It is.
It's a good anthem.
I'll tell you, that was an idea that Rock Superstar was originally Rap Superstar. It didn't have the guitars or the rock shit on it originally when Muggs had done it and when I wrote it. But Donnie Einer, salute to my man Donnie Einer, who was the head of Sony Music at the time. He was like, yo, Muggs, what about some rock guitars on that thing? I really think. And Muggs was like, okay, because you don't really say no to Donnie Einer, right? He's one of the guys that if he suggests something, it's better if you take the suggestion.
Give it a shot.
And we all respected Donnie. And he had been around a long time. And he helped a lot of big artists break. And, fortunately, Muggs was like, guitars, all right. Went and got Roy from my man Roy from Downset to play on, to do the guitars.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't remember who he had do the drums over the program drums. That I still can't remember. But yeah, man. And he had some lady come play the orchestra parts, and put that shit together, like made Rap Star into Rock Superstar, and that shit blew up for us in the alternative market. Cause I guess our voices cut through on that type of shit. And we've been thinking about doing that sound again. So it's crazy for Homeboy to say that in that piece. Like, you guys should do more of that because that you guys. So we had been thinking about that. We're actually working towards that now. So, possibly in the near future, you might hear some things.
Oh, yes.
All right.
All right, King Keek saying, Demrick, did you name the album the title because of you taking big bong rips? He's saying that when I take big bong rips, I say that same thing, Ooowee.
Yeah, that's it, man. No, I named it that because it's just a good feeling. I was like, it's a noun, it's a verb, it's a lifestyle. When you're feeling good, you're like, ooh-wee. I was like, shit, I want people when they hear this album, I felt like that phrase would stick out, and that and I realized that phrase has been a part of hip hop for a long time.
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
And I was like, to bring that to the forefront now is really cool. And I was like, man, when they listen to that shit, this that ooh-wee, this that power, this that, we say that when you get some good weed or whatnot.
Yeah. True that.
Anonymous. Oh, yeah.
True that. You ain't wrong.
Treasy's asking, Demrick, have you ever collabed with Sick Jack? And
no, we were talking about it at Rhyme Fest when I seen him. He was showing me a lot of love on these new. He's like, you found your sound, you know. So it was meant a lot coming from him, and we were talking about getting something in. I got a lot of respect for Sick Jacket, ill lyricist since way before I even knew about him when I got put on, and I went and did my research. Somebody like him, this just been dope the whole time. So I love to work with him. So.
Diggity Dank saying, yo, I remember young Demrick used to run the cameras on the old BREAL TV.
Hey,
Well, we started this shit.
Who started this previous? It was cool to be around. B-Real had the vision early, right? You was like, we would be making music, and then he'd be like, nah, I think it started to be like, oh, we do it 3 times a week, and then it became like, we're gonna do this 4 times a week. Then was damn near like, okay, we're gonna do it Monday through Friday.
Because it was the numbers we were getting were crazy.
Yeah, and I remember at that time it was just about like popping the laptop up.
Yeah,
kicking it and having the DJ, rest in peace, Jay Turner, would be having the turntable set up right there, and playing some music and just shooting the shit. I remember, it was funny. There was a lot of funny moments were happening that.
Oh man, yeah, that was in the Stickam days when we were like getting so in the stream room, right? Like right now, you see it's like 586 people in the live chat, right? Whatever else is watching that's not necessarily signed in, we would see like 5,000 to 10,000 people in the live chat room over the course of like the 4 hours we were broadcasting and shit. By the end of the day, we'd have like 250,000 fucking views on Stickam. It was way different, and it was off the chain. I got to tell you. Some of the shit we'd see on our guest cams were crazy. It was like,
Can you do and say more on that back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just couldn't figure out how to monetize it, like how to get corporate sponsors, because like there was no like the way that the TV has FCC, where you got people like making sure no one does anything inappropriate or saying anything inappropriate in terms of network TV, right? You didn't have that. And you don't have that as it relates to internet programming, right? Like YouTube has rules, but realistically, in a broadcast, you could say some crazy shit, and they may punish you. They may punish you after the fact, but as you're going, they would have to be watching your show right there, right then, and the minute you say some crazy shit, hit the off button on you, right? Yeah. And they don't do that unless you're doing a copyright violation. If it senses that you're playing something that's copywritten or trademarked, and you don't have access to it, that they might pause your show out or pause the visual or something like that, but they don't necessarily cut it off. This was the same for Stickam, and even less, because they were not even on the radar with what you were doing. They had like 10 billion users, and so like how do you admin that when like maybe over 1,000 of them are live at the same time, which was often the case. So you could do whatever. They could suspend you, but like what happens is it's not necessarily what you're doing. It might be in your fucking guest cams, because they had like 8 guest cams. So let's just say we're doing this show, right? And for all purposes, our this side of the screen with this Al Capone box here, right? It's all different people, visible to people watching out there and to you.
Yeah.
And you can mute all their mics, and you should, because most of them will have their shit turned up, and it always caused feedback like a phone call on the radio, right?
Yeah.
We turned their mics off, and when we wanted to talk to them, we could switch to one of their cams and put them as the main feed and turn their mic on and talk to them and ask them questions or ask them what they're doing or where they were at, what they were smoking, and blah, blah, blah. In some cases, we had guys in their grow room, trimming. Some guys, after they cut the shit down, they were counting their money. There was chicks on strip poles, like doing routines. And one time, this dude fucking put down the mirror and fucking cut it up and bam, railed one right in front of us. We had to we tried to kick him out, but he got it off before we noticed it. And then, you had flashers, motherfuckers that would pop in the cam, whoop, and then jump right off. And you can't stop that.
Yeah.
No.
So that's why, like, if you got a corporate sponsor, like let's just say McDonald's or somebody like that, and they're like, hey, we just saw one of our people just saw this happen. How did that happen? Oh, well, they don't know how to explain that. So they couldn't get enough corporate sponsors for Stickam for it to be feasible to keep going.
Yeah.
But we were stars on Stickam, I got to tell you.
What years were those?
09 to about, I'm going to say, fuck, I don't know. We were there for a couple years, and then it went away because they were trying to sell it, and then no one wanted to give the guy what he was asking for, so he just shut it all down. He didn't even sell it. He kept the technology and said, fuck you. But I think he might have sold the technology finally to this other platform called Bigo. Whoever does that platform, because that platform is very similar to what Stickam was. Only thing is, on Stickam you could smoke, drink. They weren't tripping on you. But on Bigo, the minute you light up a joint or any of that shit, out of here you go.
TikTok don't like weed at all.
B, you were on it. You've seen the power in this early, like being able to connect with people via the internet, like differently. Like I was like, social media to me was just like, but it wasn't even called social media. It was just called Facebook.
Yeah.
It wasn't that, but you seen the community aspect of it early on. He was like, oh, there's access to all these eyes and all these ears. Like, let's show people what we're doing. And then now you have, the Kai Cenats, and you got people damn near living online for, and it's like, because I remember in the beginning, it was like, all right, shit, we're gonna do this for an hour. And it started to be like, all right, we're going to do this for 2 hours. Now we're going to do this for 4 hours. We're going to just do this as long as if people are watching, we're going to stay in here and do it. And then now you see how the internet has progressed, and you was on it early, because it really, look what this turned into. But just even the way society has leaned into that, where streamers are damn near more popular, some of the most popular entertainers that there are at the moment.
Yeah.
Is now. And that was fucking 2009.
Yeah.
A long time ago, 16 years ago.
Yeah. Salute to Stickam. I mean, I believe they were based out of China, like Bigo is. So it's probably maybe the same people or they sold that technology. But, yeah, I mean, they didn't have the same rules. Like, that's why we built a name there, because we were getting access to, like, over 100 to 250,000 people a stream.
Yeah.
Like, we were featured on that site. YouTube doesn't give us that grace. They don't like us. So, our numbers are significantly less than what we had going on Stickam.
When you were done with your Stickam episode, did it
Yeah, it archived.
It did archive.
Yeah.
Do you still have any of that stuff, or like can
Probably
you
not.
run them more?
Probably not. We used to carry them on the first version of our website, but like carrying all that shit, it's like you got to have a crazy server for all that, and we just didn't have room for it. But I mean, it was a very crude look.
It was the Wild West.
It was a crude look because we were doing the show from my lobby in my old studio, which is now Xzibit Studio. So it wasn't really set up for what we were doing. We just makeshifted everything, and in between our studio sessions when we were recording, we'd either play Madden or NBA Live, or we'd be streaming.
Wow.
And the streaming, like you said, it went from an hour to 2 hours to 3 to 4 because we were looking at what our numbers were in an hour, and we're like, well, fuck, look how many people we got in here. It's like fucking 70,000 people watching us right now. Should we stop?
Right.
You know what
right.
I mean?
Like, let's keep this
Let's keep it going. We'll wait till it dies off a little bit.
Somebody roll another joint.
Oh man, because they held us at the feature, you know what I mean? And when you got 10 billion users or whatever, and they put you up on the feature, you're getting a lot of those people that they didn't know who the fuck you were, and then we'd get people following us and subscribing to that particular page right after that, because we're doing it very crudely, but we were still kind of funny. Doing it the way we were doing it, because Jay Turner was hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
Know what I mean? Rest in peace. All right, next one.
All right, let's see here. Angelo's saying it would have been dope if B creeped in when the beat started, talking about the live performance.
There's only room for one. I would have had to have crept in on my part and shoved D aside. It's my turn. And that would have been rude.
You're too close, man.
You're too close.
He's also saying, yo, B, it'd be dope if you and DJ Lord reenact the "What the fuck is the plate for, man?" Line from How High at shows before hits from the bong.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's right. In How High. We're about the I Need Money, or what's his name? What's his name? The character name. Is it I Need Money? In How High? He's silent. He's he's mute.
Bolton.
I'm trying to find it right now.
right.
Is it this guy right here?
Yes.
Yeah, I need money.
Yeah. See, I was right.
Right, yeah.
So over here second guessing myself. Yeah. I need money. He brings me a plate. Like, what you gonna use that plate for, man? That was the line. Something like that. I had a little baby fro popping. I was just growing it back.
Nice.
All right.
Mandafo saying, yo, question for C-. I've recently gone down the Buckethead rabbit hole. Can you recommend anything?
No, I can't. Because he's just got so many albums, dude. You're talking about Buckethead, the guitarist, right? That dude is fucking crazy.
He's played on a lot of things, played with a lot of bands. He's dope.
Yeah, he was with Guns N' Roses for a time.
Who's he play for now?
I think he's solo again. But he was in Guns N' Roses for a minute. I think almost like over 10 years or something.
That guy could play anything.
Yeah, and he's just he's like virtuoso, like, guitar player. And he plays with that mask and the KFC bucket, and he's a badass. Dude. I would say start at the beginning and just go chronologically just so you could hear his journey, you know what I mean? Because that's the best way to really kind of just start go to the first album and go all the way down. Just hear the growth. Just hear where he fucking starts expanding on shit,
Where's he based?
I don't know. I think L.A. for a while. I don't know. Pomona. Oh, shit. I mean, he was born in Pomona. It doesn't mean he's still in Pomona.
Let's see. He's a Cali boy.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He could be found.
That's the man.
All right.
Wow, 87.
We must find him.
Yeah, he was
That'd be dope to
Primus.
have him up in here. Bucket, head, and all. All right.
All right, next in here is High Infinity's asking, yo, does anybody else have to go to jury duty? They're so annoying.
Hell
he has
no.
to go.
Never. I've thrown them out my whole life.
I've gotten out of it before. Yeah. But
I only went one time, and after that one time, I was like, I'll never do this shit again.
Same.
It's because the problem is that I answered a call that they called me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of just playing stupid, like, oh nope, he's not here right now. It's like, you need to schedule your what? Like, oh man, I fucked up and I acknowledged them. That's what happened. Yeah. And after that, I never acknowledged them motherfuckers. Like, nope.
No way, fool.
Not putting me over there.
No fucking way.
I don't want to do it.
It's a tedious fucking process, dude.
All right.
All right, next in here is OG Moses saying, yo, did you know your body makes THC-like compounds naturally?
I've heard this.
We have an endocannabinoid system.
Yeah.
I guess that's probably through that. But yeah.
Maybe that's part of the, sometimes when you feel elation for things, but you're not necessarily high.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, let's say like when you win something, right? Like you're a competitor and you win at something and you're like, you're feeling up because of that. Maybe that's a part of it. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm not that kind of doctor,
All right, next in here's we got Bart saying in here, yo, Demrick, your album release party was a good time.
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Over there at brought the Ooowee.
Where the hell is he at? I thought he was going to sit in with us.
He made it happen, man. Look at that.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't he supposed to sit in?
That's the party right there. He had it going crazy.
He's like, I'm out.
Yes,
He's like, I'm out. Fuck y'all.
What is that exactly?
That's a rib.
Hey, listen.
The beef rib.
Brie
rib.
Is that
Those are the big ones.
Wagyu brisket or something like that was crazy.
That's like the same size as the Fogo ones, the 3 rib.
Really?
Yeah, it's got all the meat. It's not just like just a little bit. There's a lot of meat.
That's pretty crazy.
Hey, listen, any rival going against Bart's right now?
He's fucked.
Brisket King over here. Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
See the hate sizzling.
I could see Bobo eating that one off the bone just like that, like picking it up.
Oh yeah.
Brontosaurus rib style.
That's my favorite thing he makes.
Dizzy over
Dizzy.
there. Like, oh, hey. He's like, yeah, I need to give me some of this.
I remember when he had no hair. God damn.
Yeah,
That shit is long.
He told me he's been growing for 5 years now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
God
But
damn.
yo, everybody lined up. The line got crazy as soon as Bart started breaking out that brisket.
You cannot not line up for that hate brisket, son. Come on.
Delicious.
It's extra salty because of that hate.
Yep.
Out the coyote
Yeah.
pulling up.
The Yodis. Guap shaved his nugget, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I see it. Some of my favorite spitters right there, MCs that do the bar work proper. I would like to hear a song with you, Armin, and the Yodis. I think that would be the snap off.
That would be crazy.
And I could do the chorus. I don't even got to snap on it.
Well, we can make that happen easy.
Can we?
Got to. Mandatory.
Man.
Me and the Yodis got one on the new Ooowee album.
I know you do. Mm-hmm. Those boys, I mean, because y'all are on this level.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I would love to hear y'all work together because, I mean, I believe in all y'all's abilities like that, and it would just be stupid because the one thing I know about you and the Yodis is very, very conceptual in terms of the way you think about songs and shit like that, and that would just be fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
and
man.
Armin, too.
Yeah, we got to make that happen.
Yeah.
Bars.
Man, the bars would be ridiculous. Dope posse song. I could hear it in my head already. All right.
Mike saying, yo, B, I messaged Curious George on Facebook to come on the show, and he said he's down whenever. Y'all should just try to hit him up.
Wait, say it again?
He's saying, I messaged Curious George on
Oh,
Facebook to
shit.
come on the show, and he said he's down whenever.
Oh, hell yeah. That's my dude.
Dude,
I think
he's
he's in New
dope.
York, though.
Yeah.
I don't think he's.
I think he just put out some new stuff too. I think recently he's been putting out, like, Curious has been putting out some joints.
Well, you let us know when he's coming out to L.A. and we'll make it happen.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to Midget Mike. He's like our planner, our new little planner over here. He's he's hooking us up with guests.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
Mijot Mike.
Yes, indeed.
And that seems to be it so far.
That seems to be it right now. Salute. Thank you for the super chats. If we see any more before the show's over, we'll pop them off. Yeah.
Just a statement of people, like, off topic, but just to notice Demrick was up in the studio for 6 months before she popped off. So just a little notice to people that when something's supposed to happen, it's going to happen.
Have patience.
You know? Yeah, have patience and, like, wait for that perfect opportunity. Don't always just, rush to it. There's a right time for everything, and everything played out the way it was supposed to because of shit like that.
Hey, I'm glad you made that point, Cali Blaze. That's a fucking great point because what Demrick was not doing was forcing the issue like a lot of motherfuckers do that try to be around and like, hey, man, let me get on that. Hey, oh, man, I got a verse for that. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Nah, he didn't hit me not once. Hearing all this music happen, he was just there absorbing it until, hey, you want to get on this song? Let's hear it. And it went and smashed it like nothing. Yeah, man, that was impressive, but it also spoke to his character that he wasn't thirsty. You know what I'm saying? Like he wasn't just trying anything to get in. He like waited until I asked him or till Mello said, hey, you should have him spit on that. Pause. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it happened. Some motherfuckers forced the issue and then burn themselves, gas themselves out of the game because like they didn't live up to all the shit they were talking.
That opposite.
He didn't say anything. Right. I didn't even know. I'm like, I thought he was just Mello's homie coming in to, vibe out with us and shit. And because I didn't know he was in Tangled Thoughts. I hadn't, heard any of the music. So fucking when he busted out, I was like, oh
God
shit.
damn.
Like, oh,
Waiting for that right opportunity.
yeah.
Right.
And it's all timing. You know what I mean? Sometimes you hit it at the right moment. Some folks that like maybe had, maybe the same abilities that kind of force themselves on people.
Work.
Some of those guys, it doesn't work that way for them. You know what I mean? And they didn't have patience to know that there's going to be a time that someone is actually going to hear you and ready to hear you, right? And you're going to shine in that moment. But if you force the shine, it ain't going to happen. It's going to just stay dull for the rest.
During that time frame, I would roll with you guys down to the Rainbow Room, and there would be people approaching you, no fail, whether it's the amount of times I've seen people try to give you a CD in the middle of taking a bite of some food, trying to, hey, can I give you this CD or can I rap for you? No. I'll just be sitting at the table, just be like, man, these guys, they just don't care. They're trying to push the line nonstop, and I was just like, if the opportunity, I'm just going to make sure I'm prepared for when that opportunity does roll around, if it rolled around.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, though.
That's the way.
Right? I get it that they're trying to hustle it by any means necessary, but like if you over hustle it, it actually works against you.
Especially if you're eating. Don't bother no one when they're eating.
That part. All right. Let's get into these submissions real quick.
I actually really don't have any.
Oh, you
I just
don't?
have like a couple little things of like Bart's. He's showing off some plates right here.
All right, let's get hungry here.
Yeah, right.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Damn.
God,
that chicken looks bomb, man.
all that shit looks bomb. But I hear you.
Yeah. Ooh, that chicken with the.
All I'm gonna say, Bart's, is how about a little mac and cheese instead of that cream corn, baby? Just just throwing it out there.
You're not a cream corn fan?
Man, I'm not from the Southwest. I mean, from the Midwest. I'm from the Southwest, dog.
When I first saw this right away, I was like, damn, you got lobster on there? He's like, no, these are like meatballs. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought that was lobster right away.
It did look like a lobster.
Right?
I mean, it does. But when you get a good glance at it, you see it. You know what I mean?
That cornbread right there.
But make no mistake that the cream corn is great. I'm just saying I prefer the mac and cheese over the cream corn. If we're gonna get stopped up, you know what I mean?
They're both deadly. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, what a tray that is. You better be sharing that with somebody. Let me just say that off top.
Bring it.
All right. Well,
I was going to say, you want to have Demrick give a shout out, and then we can have him hop up on the mic?
we're going to do that. Don't rush me, Bolton. You just chill out over there, man. We still
Like,
got
I want to hear Demrick again.
I know you do it. So do these people here. You know what I'm saying? You just relax, buddy.
Damn.
Hey, how many songs are on this album, Demrick?
14 tracks.
14 tracks. 40 minutes. 40 tracks.
Low under 40 minutes. Yeah.
Now, are you putting this album out on like physical format?
Well, yeah, it's gonna be a collectible through this company called Kit Better. So we're gonna announce them next week. So right now it's just on all the streaming platforms.
Right on.
Yeah, shout out Ineffable for helping me get this out, and we really pushed this, and I'm excited, man. So if you haven't heard it yet, make sure you check it out. We got Xzibit on there, Khan on there, B-Real on there, got Coyote on there, my boy Vu, Alexis, and I'm talking a lot of shit on there, man. A lot of how I'm feeling about the world right now is on that record. So
let me ask you this, because you've collabed with a lot of folks, and probably folks you didn't expect to collab with, right? What's your dream collab that you have not done yet?
I want to do a song with Nas, man.
Oh man! All right, manifest.
Yeah,
I think it could happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure.
I believe this could happen.
Come on, it's gotta happen. I want to do a record with Nas. He's one of the illest.
He is one of the illest.
One of the illest.
Yes, the godson.
Yeah, even the new stuff that he was doing with Hit Boy.
Yeah.
You know, that little run that he went on was crazy.
They did 6 albums together.
Yeah, man. I just love the fact that, you know, so many people never let their pen game fall off. Like there's no expiration date on being dope, and so it's good to see people use their light still. You know, even after they've done so much. You know, you being one of the people, B-Real, like on this new Serial Killers album.
Woo!
Ain't a bar. He didn't take one off. Yeah,
Thank you,
not
sir.
a single one.
Thank you, sir. We strive to, like, you know, stay on point. Is Nas like your biggest influence as an MC or writer, or who is that?
I would say Black Thought.
Black Thought.
Yeah, I think Black Thought is another, like, he's in my top 5 MCs of all time.
Yep.
You know.
But you mentioned Nas before Black Thought.
I'd be thinking like, man, Black Thought could. I'm just like, he's one of the illest. The wordplay, the bars.
I could hear y'all flip together. I could hear that in my head.
Yeah, I want to do that as well.
Because I feel like y'all could go bar for bar.
That's a big compliment.
That's got to happen.
I consider him to be one of the
one of
greats when it comes to this lyricist shit and flipping styles.
He's a dude that could rap all day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Dude.
Like Supernatural.
What was that freestyle he did on Funkmaster Flex's show where he went forever?
He just put on a fucking a masterclass of like lyrical ability.
Dude.
Yeah, he can access that shit, boy. He's got that maximum processor up there, bro.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
He is the man.
He's maxing. Salute to Black Thought. Hopefully he gets out here to LA and we, have him come down and talk to us, man. Love them guys.
Shout out to Alchemist and the couple songs. I think they dropped 2 tracks off the new Mobb Deep. Another one just dropped the other day. It was dope.
Nice.
So yeah, shout out to that. Sounds great already.
Salute to his the album he did with Erykah Badu, or the work he did with her, man. That's crazy. When
is the album out? The album's out, right?
I don't know if it's fully out yet. I think they only dropped a couple. I think it's supposed to. Same thing with Mobb Deep. I think it's in a couple weeks. Like, got to look at that. But I don't think the whole thing came out yet.
Yeah, didn't drop yet.
There's a Mos Def album that Al did as well. I don't know if that ever came out.
Word up. But we're gonna thank all y'all for getting down with us. But we got one more by Demrick that we're gonna pop off. So we're gonna give our shout outs right now. Real quick, salute to OG Moses. That was funny as hell, and it's probably true. Don't shake that motherfucker's hand. All right. C-, you got any shout outs?
Shout out to everybody here at the table. Demrick, always a pleasure, man. Blaze, B, Treehouse Crew, Bolton, Ray, and Dom, and of course Aton and Dro and Javi and E-Zone and you for hanging out. Follow me at C-Fan4 and all the things. And I'll be on Twitch at some point tonight, so doing some rock shit, so let's go. Hell yeah, I hope you guys have a great one. See you on Thursday back here. What up, Bolton?
Yo, shout out the Insane Asylum, shout out to Ray Morning Shot Film, shout out to the Dominator, shout out to Demrick, and what's going on, Demrick? What's up?
Shit, I just want to send a shout out to everybody watching, everybody in the chat, everybody at the table, all my BREALTV fam. Thank you for having me here. And just make sure to check out that album if you have not yet, and tap in with me at I am Demrick, IAMDEMRICK on all the socials. And, check out where I got a show coming up or one of my little drops, my merch. Just tap in for the win. It's all love. Ooowee!
Shout out to everybody here at the table. Dem just downloaded the album, so I'm going to listen to it on the way home today. 5150's Insane Asylum. Follow me, Cali_Blaze, and CaliBlaze.net, and we'll see you at PuffCon this weekend as well. Much love.
Go after them dreams. All right? And check out Demrick. Smash this fucking set. Swallow that.
Yeah, espresso shot, 2 eggs with turkey bacon. Morning hair, my bitch in bed, she said my dessert is waiting. I knew how far I'd take it with determination. Any problem facing, I don't leave it to interpretation. Gym routine, shakes with whey protein. Changed my whole scene, I was a youngin' serving dope fees. Do my daily affirmations, morning meditation. She on the Californication in my phone waiting. Watch as rocky as the Appalachian. You played yourself betting against me, nigga, congratulations. No hesitation. My cutoff game forever like an amputation. Test my patience, run a hammer like it's animation. Casa Azul 42, we running through them chasers. Born a player, me and your bitch getting dinner later. See, ever since a minor knew I'd do it major, my ambition burning brighter than incinerators. I really had to figure out, betting on yourself is the only way. You gotta block out all the noise, all the little opinions, all the chatter in your ear. You have to realize, do not care about that shit. I do not give a fuck about none of that. Let's go. Jab, jab. I don't care what they think about me or this life I'm living. You don't like me to fuck you, I hope you get offended. Me and my dogs, we gon' keep on winning, earning and spinning. You tripping, thinking I care about other people's opinions. Half this world out here be pretending. Living lies online, they crashing out every 15 minutes. And these apps pushing propaganda. Can't stop the madness, why you think I mix tequila with my Tropicana? I need an escape from watching all these deep fakes. Some ugly bitch talking about she don't do cheap dates. Sprinkle, sprinkle, I'm trying to promote a single. All these internet egos about as fragile with some Pringles. Like goddamn, a lonely man's only plans is only fans. All this sipping for these women I don't understand. It's cool, whatever it takes to get you through. Cause you could never be me and I never be you. I mean, this is really how I feel. And all the internet people out there that listen to an album a half a time and then do a video and throw it up on YouTube to try to get some views on a review. We ain't fucking with that either. Real shit. Yup. Nobody care about the top 5 lists. It's not like this. And I don't give a fuck who like my shit. Half these rappers downright they hits, they get pimped. These labels got you out and turning tricks for clicks. Nobody care about the my G pics. When you try and look rich, come back from that trip, can't pay your rent. It make no sense to me. Elementary. But welcome to the 21st century, where the mentality is it's fiction over reality. Rather be a micro-influencer to make a salary. Check my portfolio, my rollie do the do-si-do. While buy a horse when you can own the rodeo. Just put your head down, get in that Kobe zone. And know the spot at the top is a lonely throne. It's cool, whatever it takes to get you through. Cause you can never be me and I never be you. Ooowee!